I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm so super excited to bring you my devotion for this week, taken from the book of Luke, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15. I have 6 suggestions for you that will help you through a tough time, especially when you feel like the situation has reached a dead end. There's nothing we can do, there's no solution, there's nowhere, and so you're just there just waiting for the worst to happen. The Bible says in Luke chapter 7, verse 13 to 15, when the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, do not weep. Now, the background story is that there's a procession going on of a young boy, the son of a widow, that is going to be buried. And as the procession was going on, Jesus was also going on a destination. Then he saw this procession. He saw the mother crying and said, do not weep. Then he, that is Jesus, came and touched the open coffin, and those who carried him stood still. And he, that is Jesus, said to the young man, I say to you, arise. So he who was dead sat up and began to speak. And Jesus presented the young man to his mother. It's such a beautiful, encouraging story. Can you imagine a mother crying over her dead child, and that's all she had because she's a widow, and then Jesus walks in and raises up that child? I cannot imagine the kind of singing and dancing and celebration that the woman would have put up. I'm going to give you 6 suggestions from this story that will help you, especially when you feel like you have reached a dead end in life. The first thing we will see from this scripture, especially if you are born again, is the fact that God is mindful of you. His mind is full of you. He's thinking about you. He has you in mind. And we will see that in this crowd, Jesus could take this woman's need and dealt with it. I encourage you to read from verse 11. You will find out that this woman could have been just anybody in the crowd, because there were 2 crowds, sort of 2 procession in this story, and Jesus just went to her and made an aid. Meaning that God is mindful of you. Do not let the devil cheat you of the fact that God has forgotten you. So whatever you are going through, God is mindful of you. In fact, Jeremiah 29:11 says that God is thinking of you. You are always in his mind. The second thing that will help us is that God can single you out. That was what happened to this woman. Jesus could have just focused on where he was going and the woman go to bury her son, but Jesus singled her out. God can single you out from the crowd. God can single out your own CV. God can single out your own application. God can single out your own file. God can single out your own issue. It can single you out and deal with you singly. So stop thinking that everybody is going through it and so I am one of them. Everybody is getting rejected and I'm one of them. Everybody will not be employed and I'm one of them. No, he can single you out. Number 3, knows that he understands absolutely what you are going through and wants to help you. Jesus understood what that woman was going. She was a widow. Jesus could feel her heart. Jesus, the Bible tells us that he helps us when we are weak. So he knows what you're going through. Don't be deceived by the fact that you think that I carry the weight of the world on my shoulder and he does not understand. No, many times when bad things happen, we feel alone, we feel helpless, we feel sad, and we think that nobody understands. Well, nobody may understand that. And then we often wonder, where is God? But the truth is, in that bad situation, God is there with you. He understands. He loves you. He's the one holding your hands that you are not overwhelmed. He is expressing his love to you. He's showing you compassion and is helping you out of it. Number 4, when you are going through a dead end, is that remember that How people show up for you in your own time of need is often a reflection of how you have shown up for others in time past. When we go through situations in life, we are quick to see people who don't do us good. But at some point in time, did you also extend love? Did you also extend presence for them? Because you will reap what you sow. If you want people to rally around you in your time of need, then you also be there for them in the time of need. The Bible says, rejoice with they who are rejoicing. If you sow love, you will get love. If you sow mercy, you will get mercy. And if you sow nothing, you will get nothing. This widow had a crowd that was going with her to the cemetery, because I can imagine how loving she had been, how she had touched the life of others, that she had people with her who were a support system. So when you go through a difficult time, your support system will be determined by how you have also been there for others when they were going through a tough time. And number 5, remember that when God is at work in your life, nothing can stop him except you. I mean, absolutely nothing can stand in his way. When God is at work in your life, Jesus just went to touch the dead. Not the crowd, not the coffin can stop him. When God is at work in your life, all that is needed is your cooperation and your obedience, because nothing can stop him. And number 6, finally, when God blesses you, when he promotes you, when he increases you, it is to express who he is, so that men may fear him, men may glorify him because of what he has done to you. Not so just to show off to your enemy. I will show them who I am. When God does it, they will know that I'm a child of God. God does not do anything to create any kind of impression, but that men may fear him and come and serve him. And so when you are praising God for the things he had done in your life, have this at the back of your mind, that he alone deserves all the glory. I'll be looking forward to reading your testimony of how God is transforming things in your life. Till then, have a blessed week. Bye for now.